One, two, three, four.
All right. Hello, authors, book lovers, and storytellers. Welcome to another session here in Reader's Magnet's featured author interview. My name is Leah, and I am your host for today. With me is one of the Reader's Magnet's featured author, and of course, one of the most valuable author we have here in Reader's Magnet. So let's all welcome Mr. Wickford Welden, author of the book, A Romance in Florence and Other Stories. Today, he will be sharing to us what this book is all about, him being an author, and what inspired him to write this book. So yes, hello, Welden. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. You know what, look forward. I'm very excited to have this interview with you, knowing that I've heard a lot of good things coming from your publishing consultant, Chessie, and telling me that your book is really interested. So that's the reason why I'm very excited to have this interview as well, to know more about you as an author, and yes, what exactly inspired you to write this book. So I wanted to start with the title, Wickford. A Romance in Florence and Other Stories. Can you tell us what this book is all about? Can you state your book and, tell us something? How did you come up with this book?
Way back in 1974, when I was 19, I went with my college to, we went to Italy. I went to a mausoleum, I suppose, and this blonde walked in, and we started chatting, and we were together for 3 days, and she left, and so I thought about that for 3 years. Came back. That was in January 1974, and way back in 1984, I started writing. A version of it. There were 6 versions, and finally I arrived at the final draft. And there it is. Yeah.
Wow, that's very interesting, Wickford. So that means that this story is also based on your experience. So this is your story.
Yeah.
Okay, because if I got you correctly, Wickford, you met this girl, a blonde girl, and then you've been together for 3 days, and then suddenly time, unfortunately, separate you guys with each other, and then there's this right time that really brought you again. Is that correct?
What was your question?
Yeah. So you guys, you guys met in Florence, right?
Yes.
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 So you guys were together for 3 days, and then time changes the destiny. You guys were being parted from each other, and then another time that has come that brought you guys again, that brought you guys back again.
No,
so
that was
the story of
3 days, and that was it. She had to leave, and that was the end of that. Yeah.
Wow, I see. That's so cute. And how is it right now, Wickford? I mean, what's the inspiration? Why you really created this story?
Well, I wanted to have something to remember it by, and so I wrote a story. Yeah.
Wow, something to remember.
That particular volume they're all more or less true stories. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
So
this is based on your experience. Yeah. That's right. I like that one, Wickford. Now, about this, I can tell that this is also a love story, right? But aside that one, on this book of yours, you're also sharing the experience you've had while you are in Florence.
Yeah.
Yes. So can you tell us, a bit of information about that? How's Florence during that time?
Well, it was a pretty city, and we walked over. I was disappointed that Butterfly Gardens were closed that day, but that's life. And we had pictures taken in a photo booth, and I still have those pictures somewhere. Yeah. And it was just a nice little experience, that's all. Yeah.
Wow,
Long ago and far away.
Right. But you know what? It's actually a good thing. Go ahead.
I've immortalized it in that story. Yeah. So hopefully readers down the road will be able to enjoy it too.
Right. Right. And you know what, Florence? I'm sorry, Wickford. It's actually a good thing as well that you have written this book and also taking and also took pictures from the past, because I know that this is also something that can really make you smile. Going back through that time while seeing the checking your manuscript just to make sure that you remember all that things, and I like that. Now on this book, Wickford, I wanted to ask, what do you want your readers to take away after reading your book?
Well, enjoy it. Yeah. What can I say? Yeah.
Okay, so
a blast from the past.
Yes, you also want them to be entertained about your experience. I like that.
Yeah. It's a long, long time ago. So I wrote a story, and hopefully the story will be maybe a little bit pretentious, I suppose I am, but I'd like to think it's an immortal story, and over 200 years from now, people will still be reading it. And
right. You know what?
I wrote her several letters, but she never answered, so who knows?
Right. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right. You know what? When destiny really, have its time, then definitely what really happen. You know what? What's the most interesting part of this story, Wickford? I really like how it is intended to really help individuals to really be entertained, and it's also a good thing that while you, writing and having this kind of talent, at the same time, you're also creating such a good memories for you to really remember, because I know that we're not getting any younger, right? It's actually a good thing that while you still can. Yes, right. Well, you still can. Then, have that time to really, take pictures, share some stories to the people, and it's really a good thing. This is actually a healthy habit. Yes. And not just that, but it's also something like you expressing yourself of what you're really good at, and I really like that. It really amazes me, Wickford. Now, here, I wanted you to take this opportunity, Wickford, to tell people who would, like to read your book. What will you tell to people who would like to read your book?
Well, just enjoy the story, and what can I say? I'm not much of a talker, unfortunately.
That's fine. It's okay. You know what, Wickford, we're very excited to work with you on this book, and we're hoping that still you chose ReadersMagnet to be part of this journey, and that's also the things that we're very lucky right now. So I wanted to know, how is it working with ReadersMagnet?
Well, I'd like to see the book republished, and I'd like to be able to walk into Barnes and Nobles and see a copy of it lying on the shelf, but I don't know if that's possible. I don't know.
Yes, definitely that's possible, Wickford. And don't worry, since you already have Jesse and Jessa who can really help you out in this. So I know definitely they are actually the best person that you can really count on, and that's for sure. Because right now, this is actually one of the things we're very lucky for you choosing ReadersMagnet to be part of this journey, and again, sharing your story to among as many people as possible. This is really such a pleasure for us, and it's really an honor for that, Wickford. So yes, for the other books you have, and hoping that, yes, we're going to get this book republished. We're very excited to work on that, and thank you so much again, Wickford, for choosing ReadersMagnet to be part of this journey, for sharing your story and gracing with us today. It was such an honor and interesting discussion with you, Wickford. So yes, everyone, Mr. Wickford Welden, author of the book, A Romance in Florence and Other Stories. So his book is available in Amazon.com, And yes, you may also follow him on all the social media platform he have. And again, thank you so much, Wickford Welden. As we say it here in Reader's Magnet, we share your story with the world. Thank you so much.
All right, you have a good day.
You too.
Yeah.